just talked to what I guess would now be my boss at the job that I worked for 2 months at, or not quite even. And you know, for those of y'all that follow, y'all may know, I'll give a quick recap. So I worked like about 2 months towards the beginning of the year with a company that does mobile medical and dental operations. Like, we roll up with all the equipment and the trailers, and bring in the doctors and the dentists and the phlebotomists and all the shit, and we go to like military bases and you know, National Guard centers, and that's primarily what we do, is National Guard and military. It's the same thing. But we do a couple other things, you know, but we go all over the country, and we got main locations in each 4 corners of the U.S. And we're southeast, down here in Georgia. And so at the end of this fucking month and a half period or whatever, like just kind of out of the blue, you know, I'm like, all right, so, you know, when y'all want me back, oh, actually, we don't have any work for like the next fucking 6-7 months. Like, what? What? What are you talking about? Be like, oh yeah, we don't do anything through the summer really. You know, so like maybe September, October, things will pick back up. And I'm like, well, fuck. You know, it's a great job, great money, but I didn't realize, and I didn't realize it was gonna be like, you know, half a year type job type shit. I'm like, well, whatever, maybe I can fuck around for the next 6-7 months, you know, get my hustle on, which is kind of what I've been doing. Well, so I started calling the dude in September or shortly before, and you know what, they fucked up the contracts, and whoever bids on our contracts, they fucked them up, and so we're not gonna have any work for like a couple of months. So I just talked to him, like, I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he was like, yeah, we're gonna have something coming up, but you know, I don't think you're qualified as a driver. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was a driver. That's what I did for y'all. Like, I drove for y'all. And he's like, yeah, but John doesn't have you down as a driver. Like, that's our boss. And I'm like, well, I don't know anything about that. I never actually communicated with John. You know, I was always talking through Pat, who's not at the company anymore. And I gotta roll these windows down a little bit, guys. I'm fucking dying. I got my jacket and shit on. It was cold this morning. But, let me pull this fucker off. This is safe, probably. Probably safe. Do that. I mean, there's nobody on the road, right? It's fucking on my country road. Nobody here. Nobody here. I'm good. Chill out. All right. Oh, cops behind me! No, I'm just teasing. It's a joke. Oh, my shit feels loose. I think my power steering pump's definitely going out. Off subject. So, well, you know, what the fuck? Can you contact John and see what's up and why I'm not a driver and what I gotta do to be back on as a driver? Oh, well, you didn't get your DOT physical. Yeah, I was supposed to do that in March. And Pat sent out the texts, and then Pat left the company. So I never got my fucking DOT physical. But I drove for y'all for like a month and a half without having it, so what the fuck? Look, I got my robe on. I'm a sexy bitch. I don't even know if you noticed I trimmed the chops. Yeah, trimmed them. Didn't mean to. But I'm a dumbass. I was trying to trim one side. Thought it was uneven. And I fucked it up. So I just had to put on the fucking guard and go to town. Well, I'll get back to you. Well, he never got back to me. So I just shot him a text. I'm like, what's up, dude? And he calls me back. He's like, I've been busy as hell. You know, I've been the only one here. They wouldn't let me have any other help. They finally let me bring in other boy. But you got your CDL? And I'm like, no, I don't have my CDL. Like I used 2 years ago, but I never renewed it, and I didn't do the test in Georgia when I came here, and they just don't transfer it over, I guess. Or at some point, whatever, I let it lapse, I guess, when I stopped driving trucks. I don't know. And so, yeah, I don't have it, but I mean, I can get it, but I just gotta have trucks to use it, right? I gotta have trucks to fucking take the test in, and you gotta have, like, depending upon the class CDL you want, like, you gotta have that exact vehicle and trailer combination and air brake, whatever the fucking thing you're driving is, that's what you gotta test in. There's, you know, there's all types of different CDLs. And really, like, I need like a Class A, like, full endorsement, because and that'll cover me everything below. Because we got several different types of vehicles and vehicle trailer combinations and truck combinations, all this shit. And he's like, well, you know, I got 2 drivers, me and Jerome, because that's their main 2 full-time employees for the warehouse and / drivers / events, you know, and we only got 2 vehicles, like non-CDL, and that's us. Well, really, we need a CDL driver, like, right now. And I'm like, well, that's what I was supposed to be doing before Pat left. Like, he called me and he was like, hey, you know, we got to get our CDL. So I'm like, okay, great. Like, I've done that before. I know what's up. He's like, all right, so get everything together, figure out what we got to do, all the study material, all that shit, and we'll get it started. So I did all that. And I started studying this shit. And I sent him all the information and let him know, and I never heard back from him. And then, like, you know, playing fucking phone tag or text tag, like, I find out like 3 weeks later, oh yeah, no, Pat's not with the company anymore. I'm like, well, what the fuck? So all this shit could have been taken care of over the summer if people were on their fucking game and the communication didn't suck. And if the pay wasn't so fucking good at this company, I wouldn't even be fucking with it. But I really like the job and I really like the pay. So now I gotta try to figure out, and he's talking about, oh, I think me and Jerome are gonna take our CDL like second week in December. So I gotta wait like another month and a half before I can even start fucking, like, what the fuck? And then I'm gonna work for like another 2 months and then y'all are gonna be off for another fucking 7? So I'm pretty fucking heated right now. And you know, my brother-in-law's got the rock truck and we got big trailers and shit, but I don't know if I got the combination I need for that type of CDL. And either way, it costs money. You know, it's like 40 bucks for the test. And, you know, plus I need to put the gas in the truck and all this shit. Well, I ain't got no goddamn money because I ain't worked in the last fucking 9 months. So, and there are no jobs. I look for them every fucking day, and I ain't gonna work for $11 an hour 2 hours away. Like, they can suck my fucking dick. That shit ain't gonna happen. Like, what the fuck? I'm working for nothing. I'm working to pay for my gas to get there and back. Like, that's worthless. So, I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, I have a feeling. I had a feeling. Sorry. I got a feeling that I probably could have transferred my fucking CDLs from California when I came here if I'd have just filled out the right paperwork. But the only thing I was interested in was my motorcycle license and my Class C, because I didn't anticipate driving a truck here. Or needing a CDL, because I haven't done that type of shit in, you know, many years. I was doing other type of shit. And that didn't require, I mean, I was driving fucking big, like 26-foot box trucks and shit, but you don't need a CDL for that shit. I wish it wasn't so goddamn difficult to get a CDL. Like, it's so stupid that, like, the state doesn't provide a fucking, you know, a test truck or something. They ought to have a series of test trucks. They ought to. It's just stupid that they fucking don't. Like, if you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna stop. Just follow one of these dudes and be like, hey man, can I borrow your truck? Can I borrow your truck? How the fuck you doing, Mr. Van with the four-wheeler in the back? Oh, dick, he's trying to get somebody, boys. Trying to get somebody terrible. Just step the fuck up.
Prism Grout custom building products, just $34.97. Prism Grout sets quickly in
Oh, dick, I think this dude wants to race. Damn it, he won. Look at them saxophoners. Well, I don't want to get behind you because I don't want to rock on my windshield, but what you gonna do when your friends go home and you want to smoke the herb but the reefer's all gone and get somebody had the nerve to get the herb up at the doobie ashtray while they do it that way? Don't front.
All my friends are eating, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Oh.
Like nothing.